I'm Margo Renner, and I owned the Lighthouse Clinic on the east side of Milwaukee. It was a clinic that was established over 30 years ago and has a number, over 20 clinicians at this time, who are psychiatrists, social workers, licensed therapists, who use the clinic as a framework for their business. When I decided to sell, I did have an accountant and I had a lawyer and I had other people that were helping me with the clinic, but nobody knew the process of selling the place like Kelly Advisors knew about what the steps would be to take. And I just really felt secure knowing that they knew the process and were able to help me through the process of finding the due diligence answers that I needed to be able to sell it. And the fact that I didn't feel pressured to sell to one buyer or another really helped me realize that I was making the choices and that they were helping me along with the choices. Well, actually, Kelly delivered more than I expected because I didn't know the process was so complicated and so lengthy. So all of the things that, as I mentioned before about due diligence, all of the things that had to be put together in order to sell the company or the Lighthouse Clinic was extraordinarily more complicated. And I was really so pleased to have somebody that could sort of lead me through that process and take care of a lot of it for me. I was able to sit back and let them do the heavy work. Well, I was able to make the decisions and not feel pressured. I was able to make the decisions about what I had to do or what I wanted to do, what type of buyer I wanted. That was really pleasing that they found the right buyer for me, because I had had offers through the years of all different kinds of buyers and didn't want to sell to a large company, and they found a buyer that I really trusted. So when prospective buyers showed interest in buying the business, Kelly Advisors would set up a meeting for us and would give me a list of questions that I would perhaps want to ask the prospective buyer. Also give me a background about the prospective buyer so that I knew something about them and where they were coming from and why they were interested in buying. And then also give me a list of questions that they might be asking me so I would have answers prepared. So I really felt that I was organized and prepared to meet any prospective buyer that was at hand. One of the things that I felt that Kelly Advisors went beyond and above was when they set up a team of advisors for the buyer. And so that she was comfortable also working in this area with a banker and an accountant and a lawyer that she was able to work with. And so that I felt that even though that they had my best interest in mind, they were also trying to help her along and be able to buy the clinic, which was a really big help.